ruthless Rutherford was on the loose. Yes, my sports to the bone people, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. How could you not be enjoying the Sunday after what we just witnessed? West Indies taking a 1-0 lead in the 3-match ODI series against Bangladesh. Gonna walk you through the scorecard, gonna talk about our batting, and we'll also take a look at our bowling and fielding. So just give a listen here until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so West Indies, we won the game by 5 wickets with 14 balls to spare. Yes, 5 wickets with 14 balls to spare. On a wicket that was very good for batting. You know, Bangladesh, they won the toss and they decided to bat first. You know, it proved to be a very good decision in the initial stage of their innings. You understand, they were going on pretty well. You know, they were keeping our bowlers at bay, you know. But luckily for us, even though we didn't bowl them out, we were able to keep them under 300. And our batsmen, they were able to chase down that total there of 294. Very, very impressive total nonetheless. Not 300, but impressive. You understand? So 294 for 6 is what they got off their allotted 50 overs. Now, bowling for West Indies. Let's just take a look at it. Bowling for West Indies, Alzarri Joseph. You know, he picked up 2 for 67 from his 10 overs. He bowled 1 maiden. Jaden Seals, he got 1 for 63 from his 10 overs. Romario Shepherd, he had 3 for 51 from 10 overs with 1 maiden. And I think, if I can remember correctly, I think about 2 catches went down off his bowling. You understand? So you can imagine that. Justin Greaves, 7 overs, 50 runs. Ruston Chase, 3 overs, 16 runs. Goody Kishmoti, he bowled 10 overs for 42 runs. Was economical, but unfortunately he wasn't able to pick up any wickets. But those tight overs definitely helped us out a lot. So 294 for 6, my people. Batting for Bangladesh at the top, you know, Hassan, he looked good. He made 60 from 60 before Alzarri Joseph got rid of him. In the middle, we had Mehdi Hassan, the captain. He made 74 off 101, 6 fours and 1 6. You understand? He was given a couple of chances and he did well. You understand? He did well. Luckily for us, Jaden Seals was able to produce something in the middle and got rid of him. In the back end, we also saw Mamadullah getting 50 off 44 not out with 3 fours and 3 sixes, and Jacob Ali playing a very impressive knock in the latter stages, getting 48 from 40 with 3 fours and 3 sixes. So 294. Now, this is how they lost the wickets. 34 for 1, 46 for 2, and from 46 for 2, we had to wait a long time, up to 125 for 3, 179 for 4, and 198 for 5. Then up to 294 for 6. So that is basically how their batting went. Now, as it relates to our bowling, my people, we definitely will have to find a way to you know, come up with deliveries that can trouble batsmen more often. You understand? Jaden Seals, he bowled a couple of peach, or you know, he bowled some good deliveries. You understand? But my problem was, you know, he wasn't as consistent in the area, you know, that was actually troubling the batsmen. It was as if he was still searching for his ODI or for the white ball settings, you know, coming in from Test cricket. But he, you know, he along with the bowlers, they didn't give away as many as they could have on a pitch that was good for batting. You understand? So shout out to them. Our fielding, Casey Carty especially, youngster in the team. When I say youngster, I mean, you know, he's not 19, 20, 21, 22, but, you know, just coming in the team. He's fit. He keeps himself in good shape, it would appear. But, you know, he definitely has to work on his fielding. Sometimes even ground balls go to him and fumble. But those were the ground balls fumbling weren't as bad as the two easy catches that he put down. You understand? He put down two catches that were very easy. You know, you have to take those at that level. You definitely have to take those catches. You understand? Luckily for us, we were able to pull off the win today. But those catches can really hurt a team. You understand? When you see players putting taking half chances and then you see man putting down them sort of catches, it's not a good look. You understand? Raston Chase, as usual, taking at least one blind, he took a blinder in the game. You understand? He's known for that. So to see a youngster like Casey Carty coming in and not taking simple opportunities, it's really hard to look. It's really hard to look on, really hard to watch. You understand? He definitely needs to bounce back in the second game. And even with the batting, he gave away his wicket. He was working himself in and then he just gave away his wicket. So cheap the shot that he played. So it was a rough day for him. Not singling him out or anything or pressuring him because it's a team sport and we won. But we definitely that is an area that we need to strengthen. You understand? So 294 for 6. West Indies, we ended on 295 for 5 of 47.4 overs. So winning the game there by 5 wickets and 14 balls to spare. Sheffield, Rutherford, you beauty, you beauty, you beauty. What a knock, my people. What an ODI farm. What a knock. Oh my goodness. I am really happy that he was able to get the century in this game. You understand? He's been scoring well for us. He's been in a rich vein of form, scoring quite a few half centuries, and now to back it up with a century. Excellent, excellent knock. But before we get to Sheffield and Rutherford, Evan Lewis and Brandon King, they opened and they were pinned down, and they weren't given the opportunity to release themselves early in terms of boundary hitting balls. And as a result of that, it seemed as if they got frustrated. And, they just went at it and it just never, especially Brandon King. The way in which he got out, my people, you could see that, it's because they were tied down there. We have to find a way to try and rotate strike, especially in the power play there with those two guys. If you don't get the boundaries, you have to try and rotate the strike. We can't continue like this. Brandon King, 9 from 17, was painful to watch. Same thing with Evan Lewis, 16 from 31. You understand? Had a couple of good shots, but didn't really work out. Casey Carty, 21 from 37. I told you earlier that he was there with She-Hope for a little while. Looked okay out there until he gave it away. Captain She-Hope, once again leading from the front. Unfortunately, he didn't get a century, right? He was dismissed for 86 of 88, right? 3 fours and 4 sixes, strike rate of 97. The ball that got him out, it was there to be had. I can tell you, it was there. You understand? He swiveled on it and was looking to muscle it away. It was in the wind, so I don't know if it was a little bit more timing that he needed or the wind was that strong. I know the wind was strong, but I don't know if it was that strong to hold it up or it just didn't middle it. You understand? But the ball was short and it was right in the slot to be had based on what I saw. But no worries when he got out, my people, because by then Sheffield Rutherford was there with him and was helping to marshal things along. When Hope got out, my people, and Rutherford was joined by Justin Greaves, they turned it up a notch. And Rutherford, my people, he played some extremely beautiful shots. He ended with 113 off 80. Yes, 113 off 80 balls, 7 fours and 8 sixes. That's at a strike rate of 141.25. Very, very impressive to be batting that long and going at that strike rate. Justin Greaves, continuing, his white ball form. He made 41 from 31, 5 fours, was left not out. Very, very important knock. Should not be looked down on, it should not be looked past. Very good knock from Rutherford, from Justin Greaves. Was facilitating the strike, turning it over, playing a couple of boundary shots when they came his way. You understand? Out of that 41, he actually got 5 fours. So, you know, very good. He was left not out there. Raston Chase came in and saw us across the line. He was left not out on 2. So West Indies winning that game, losing 5 wickets. I would say that on a batting wicket, you know, your bowlers probably thinking to themselves they could have done a little better. But I personally, on a wicket that you can say is good for batting, your bowlers give you something under 300. You have to work with it. Even though it's a pitch that once a team bats first and score, you know, and score a certain amount, they usually end up winning. You know, you're still 295. You still have to back yourself as a batsman, you know, on a wicket like that. And you know, we were able to do that. Bangladesh, they brought pace, they brought spin, but we countered it all. Rutherford, he soldiered throughout the Nakma people. He was actually, he actually got, you know, hitting on the helmet a couple of times, and he weathered the storm and made sure that, you know, we were able to get across the line. So shout out to Sheffield and Rutherford there. You understand? Bangladesh, Taskin Ahmed, 9 overs, 53 runs, so he wasn't effective at all. You understand? We saw Rana and Hassan Miraz, you know, picking up 1 wicket each. So the West Indies, they start the series with a win, and that's the way we wanted it, and that's the way we got it. Big up on yourself. Bless up.